It was the spring of 1986, and 33-year-old Benazir Bhutto decided to return to Pakistan to participate in politics. The date was set for April 10, 1986, and it was a hot topic among those in power, whether Benazir should be allowed to make her return or not. Prime Minister Junieho convinced Zia-ul-Haq that he should not stop her because globally, it would give the impression that political activities in Pakistan are banned. One reason for not stopping Benazir was that he wanted to figure out the real popularity of the PPP after 7 years of Bhutto's execution. Then, on the 10th of April 1986, the day arrived. Benazir Bhutto arrived at Lahore airport, and millions of people gathered around the airport. Lahore had not seen such a big political procession in the past. The people of Pakistan, with flags of PPP, and Pakistan, the people of Pakistan, with flags of PPP and Pakistan, and the party songs were echoing. At the airport, the situation was such that people were lying around the airport, which means people came the previous night. Benazir Bhutto's march arrived at Mina-e Pakistan via Lahore airport to Mall Road to Data Darbar. The same Bhutto who was murdered by Zia-ul-Haq 7 years earlier was standing upright at Mina-e Pakistan, and this time he was not alone. There was a sea of humans in front of her. In this sea of humans, opponents of the PPP saw their future as bleak. Such a spectacular welcome of Benazir Bhutto was completely against all estimates. Benazir was also very happy with the historic reception, but in fact, it was the beginning of difficulties for her too, because the establishment decided to stop her. First of all, a defamation campaign was launched, and her scandals came out. After her welcome in Lahore, Benazir Bhutto was staying in the house of Faisal Saleh Hayat, and a scandal was made with Faisal Saleh Hayat. In these circumstances, Benazir Bhutto's mother did what mothers do in our society. She decided to marry Benazir Bhutto. In those days, many people were dreaming of matrimonial relations with the Bhutto family. Benazir Bhutto also advised to marry Faisal Saleh Hayat, but this proved a wishful thought. Abid Hussain writes that Faisal Saleh Hayat was less educated and boring, so this option didn't work. Meanwhile, a proposal came from a Nawab Shah family. Asif Zardari's mother, Timmy Bukhari, went to Nusrat Bhutto with a proposal. Asif Zardari did not have any political background, rather, a few years back, he lost a district council election in Nawab Shah. However, his property business was thriving. Nusrat Bhutto liked this proposal, and on the 18th of December 1987, Benazir got married to Asif Zardari at Kikri Ground in Liari, Karachi. But her marriage did nothing to solve her political problems. Her rivals wanted to take advantage of any mistake she made, so Benazir Bhutto was meticulous. That's the reason she hid her pregnancy from the media. But General Zia wanted this news at any cost for a critical political reason. In 1988, after the dismissal of Juniejo's government, Gen Zia did not announce the date of the election because he had received intelligence reports that Benazir was pregnant. Also, he wanted to schedule the next election date in accordance with Benazir's delivery date, and intelligence was tasked with finding the exact date. Benazir Bhutto understood this tactic, so she wore loose clothes to keep her pregnancy hidden. Benazir Bhutto spread the news that she would become a mother in November, the same news that General Zia received in July. Zia changed the election date according to this strategy. November, the month of delivery, was selected as the month of the election. This weird spy game was on when Zia-ul-Haq's plane crashed in the air. The last 3 days of Zia-ul-Haq's life, you heard about in the last episode. With Zia's death, there was a great power vacuum in Pakistan. 3 people filled this vacuum, and they are named as the Strategic Triangle. In this triangle, there were President Ghulam Ishaq Khan, Army Chief General Mirza Aslam Beg, and ISI Chief General Hamid Gul. President Ghulam Ishaq Khan also maintained the date of elections in November because he was also informed of the same date. Benazir Bhutto's plan worked. and Bilawal was born on September 21, 1988. Thus, Benazir got a full opportunity for the election campaign. The story of Pakistan continues. The 1988 elections were held after a long martial law, and we promised in the last episode that we would tell you the story of Benazir Bhutto and Nawaz Sharif's shocking ad campaigns. We will show you when and who gave the slogan, Jag Punjabi Jag. But the 1988 election story is so interesting that it was hard to cover it in a single episode. All these details will be covered in the next episode, and we will also tell you whose posters were dropped by planes, what was written in these posters, and whose images were on them. You won't have to wait long for the next episode. Subscribe us to watch the next episode on time. Click the bell icon so that each update reaches you.